To me, I guess a model life, I guess I don't really know because I just see the picture on the paper. I don't see behind the scenes.
It's hard to say average when everybody's different, but I mean, there's nothing, not doing anything out of the ordinary yet. I mean, I guess this whole modeling thing would be out of the normal for like anybody I hang out with.
Paris, here we are. The big moment for the kids was about to happen. After over 15 weeks of contests, thousands of pictures submitted, and a lot of back and forth between Formal's agents and Karl Lagerfeld, the choice was made. Philip, Brian, Eric, Jonathan, Rasmus, Sean, Taylor, and Thomas were ready to give it a try with the fashion business. But before that, they had the chance to enjoy a typical Paris day, which included a wonderful lunch and some sightseeing around. There was one thing though. Although the guys were happy to know each other and spend some time in the City of Lights, their concern was another, the shooting. And by the time the boat was approaching the pier, I could notice on their faces that the tension was starting to build in.
I'm a little nervous and I'm unsure about how things are going to happen, but I'm definitely excited.
Not really nervous, just excited. Can't wait. I'm excited. I'm a little nervous, but can't wait.
I'm very excited to go, and I'm very excited to take this photo shoot, and I'm ready to do this.
Just a little nervous, but I'm excited.
I don't know. I'm starting to get sort of nervous about this whole thing.
Ready to go. That's all I got.
He's a good photographer. He's one of the best. He's like the king of it, you know what I mean?
This is like
you know how
the
Michael
most
Jackson's
amazing
the king of
opportunity
hip-hop?
for all of us.
Right.
Oh shoot, it really sinks in.
Yeah. I didn't know who he was until like last week.
You know, when you work with famous models, you see the photos they did with that photographer, and that campaign, and that editorial. Those are like blank pages. So you can imagine whatever you want and try to get something out of their personality and to show what they can give, could give, or should give.
This is Karl.
Nice to meet you. Good, tough. Good. Very good for photos. What did you think of her?
You walk into the studio, you hope you'll create something good, but it's sort of like a party. Either takes off or it doesn't, and you just hope it does.
You look very much like a soldier from the days of Napoleon, like this. Like this, exactly. Yes, exactly. Yes.
So is this it? What's gonna happen to these guys? I guess no one has the answer to that. But what we could do is ask it to someone who has been through a similar experience.
Perfect example, walking down, Houston Street where Calvin Klein has their billboard, and I was walking past it, and it's kind of hard not to look at the billboard no matter what it is, but the concept billboard was up, and like looking up and seeing myself in the underwear, in the black and white with the hair slicked back and the serious look on the face, and I look up and I'm like, that's me, question mark. Like it's hard to grasp it because it's so in the moment when it's being in the process, or when it's being done and being shot and stuff like that. And you know, when they capture, you know, the facial expression, and then they give, you know, the social media gives me like this the label of, you know, the iconic man, or you know what the media perceives as, you know, what the male body should look like. I think it's just completely other side of the coin for me. You know, I'm on one side, you know, it's me, you know, I'm just, you know, some kid from Jersey, and then on the other side it's, you know, this model who, you know, has done all these things and done these campaigns, and it seriously feels like I live a double life sometimes. And not just sometimes, like all the time I feel like I live a double life, because, you know, I'm not in New York, and I'm at home, and when I'm here, you know, I flip the switch on, you know, it's work. Now I'm, you know, the guy on the billboard. But, you know, when I leave the city, you know, almost instantaneously I'm in the car and I go in the bridge, you know, I'm in Jersey City. It's the switch, you know, flips off, and I'm a kid just going home, see his friends and family, and it's just it's unbelievable. Words really can't describe it. I wish there was a word to describe it. I wish I had a thesaurus with me, but it's just unreal, because it's, you know, not just like it really is. I can't really describe it.
Well, so here we are, back to the same exact point in where the video started. As a last image, I wanted to share a moment that I feel was significant. When Karl was shooting Eric, he grabbed one book of Leyendeker's illustrations from his extensive collection and gifted it to him, so that he could get inspired. This is one of that moments in where you realize that there is something that goes beyond fashion. And Eric is definitely not going to be the only one to be inspired because of that gift. Thank you for watching.
The whole experience was incredible. Karl's an amazing guy, so helpful, so constructive.
Yeah, it was kind of strange to think that I was doing one thing and then look over and see it on the screen and see the actual photos and realize I was doing something totally different.
It was quick, it was exciting. I've never done anything like that before. Never worn anything like that before, but it's cool to be a part of it.
I'm happy and excited, so we'll see how it ends up.
I'm pretty relaxed now that it's all over. I kind of lucked out there. Got to do some boxing for Karl.
The photo shoot was great. The clothes fit me great, and I was comfortable in everything I wore, and it couldn't have went better. Everything was awesome, and I enjoyed every minute of it.
Most fun experience I've ever had. It was really cool. Had so much fun. I feel accomplished after doing a shoot with Karl Lagerfeld, and I feel pretty proud of myself for getting through it, and hopefully it came out well.